to that last drop. Ever get a peanut butter thing or jam bottle? Yeah. And you're trying to get the last of it out. And you leave some there, but you really like to have the last of the peanut butter. And you're scraping around the sides, and very, very hard. That thing. Or the last of the soap bottle, the dish bottle, or the shampoo. Yeah, well, I don't need much shampoo. But yeah, use the bar of soap. Almost until there's no bar of soap. I'm cheap, okay? Hey, expensive, rich people throw out the bar of soap. That thing. You try to get to the last of it because it costs money, that thing. The oil industry has the same problem. And it's a real problem. I worked with my cousin down in Texas, and he was drilling wells. And some of his wells, he gets down there, he knows he gets something, and he gets pumped a little oil out. He said, yeah, I'm pumping a little oil out. Oh, yeah, I get a gusher in. Sure I do. And he says, at a certain point, it stops. But you know it's there's oil down there, you just can't get it. Well, what do? Let's pump water into it. Then you have to separate the water. And that's not exactly cheap. They say, I won't say, but the industry basically says we get somewhere between 10 and maybe 50% of what oil and gas is down there. Gas will come up, but the oil is still left down there. That's what fracking is about. You're pumping things like water down there, which will mix with the oil and come up. Or you're pushing CO2 down there, so it will crack under heavy pressure. Hopefully it will warm up and bring up your oil. And they know this. There's still cracks in this thing. They hear it's not working. Even with extra heat from the ground, they know they're a lot because they can see it when they do sonar, pockets of this stuff. So somebody says, I wonder if we can get those itty bitty robots, they put in people's bloodstreams and have to repair. See if we can get the robots down there to do the requirements. Then they pump the stuff down. And of course, they have to make the stuff. They pump the stuff. And these little robots go looking for oil. They attach themselves to oil droplets. And then you use a magnetic field. You drop it down, turn on your magnetic energy, and that little robot and its oil droplets comes and is basically magnetically goes up the well. And then you separate your particles, nanoparticles, from your water and your oil, and then you separate the oil. Expensive? Yes, but you're going to clean out that oil well, and that could make a big difference, profitable, especially when oil hits $100 a barrel. Yes, you better know it. At $50 a barrel, we own the oil well, we own the land. It's not worth it. At $100 a barrel, or up there, you better know it's worth it. All the extra stuff. And the thing about you can suck everything else. And of course, then what do you replace it with? Well, we got this big hole in the ground. What can we put down there? CO2. Let's fill it with CO2. We got 1,000 feet of rock here, or more. Some of this stuff is almost 2 miles down. And let's see what we can do. Let's get CO2. Let's get green chemistry. I think they pump CO2 down there until, and then they block up the well, or they cap the well just in case the next time they have to. Just in case the next time there is oil from the CO2 is mixing with any oil that's down there, any of that thing. Oh, to the last drop, and half. Well, if you're getting anywhere between 10 and 50% in regular drilling, do the same thing. If you're getting anywhere between 10 and 50% on gas production, gas is expensive, and you could take your gas, push a lot of CO2 down there, and then it will mix up with your, and then you just release it, bring it up there, and separate your methane from your CO2. Or if it doesn't work, you get a methane cloud, and you just increase the global change, global warming. But that thing, it's to the last drop.